Greetings, I'm Demonac, and it's Hearthstone ranked time. Still slugging along, trying to break my way through the ranks here. Trying to get back to where I was as quickly as possible after the giant reset. So far I have one loss in this second run here. One loss since the reset. It's funny that it came earlier on, since the opponents are supposed to be getting harder. Like, this guy should be harder than the last opponent. We're gonna find out. I'm going first, which doesn't help. That's too expensive, and that's not what I want for my going first stuff. He's a warlock. I guess I'll keep him. I don't want to get stuck with more 5-cost cards, because they're in there. There are enough cards in there that I could... twice as many cards as it would take to have given me all, like, 5-cost cards, basically. And I count Headcrack as one of those, like... It's the same thing. It's one of the cards that I never want in my starting hand.
Put this apple on your head.
That's not great considering how... but slow my hand is. I'm going to have to eviscerate that guy, it looks like. Love if I could kill him somehow with the Shiv, but I can't, because it only does 1 damage without spell power. Drawing the card would have been nice, but no. I have to waste a card that I'm going to really wish I had later on. I do have a Betrayal to kill that guy with, so that's always fun. Ooh. See, I could Betrayal and kill the Blood Imp, but I can do that whenever. There's always going to be a creature next to the Blood Imp, and it's pretty much always going to be something that can kill the Blood Imp. I think what I want to do now is actually backstab that guy to trigger the SI-7 agent and just get some extra damage in. Because it leaves me with a 3/3 on the board and nothing that's big enough to oppose him. So my opponent should have to spend more effort to actually kill my guy. Even though the Leper Gnome is not particularly worthy of killing.
Job's done.
Even though he's probably just there to die to Betrayal. We're going to give this a shot. I do have options, like next turn I could play the Defender Vargas, make him a 4/4 taunt, which is pretty hardcore. Or you could Power Overwhelming to kill my guy, which gets rid of the Blood Imp, I guess. It's not the end of the world. Make that sort of a no-brainer play. I'm going to do 1 damage. General principles. So we're slightly ahead in health, but only trivially, and my opponent does have more cards. Backup Blood Imp, okay. You're gonna give up cards. Give up the card advantage. I don't like using Soulfire like that. In my Warlock deck, I don't want to be discarding cards at random if I can avoid it. I'd want to empty my hand before playing that, unless it's really important. Let's see. I'm not going to be able to kill him very effectively, although he's doing the damage for me. If he just kills my Raider, it's really not that bad.
I wonder.
On the other hand, I could Betrayal, kill the Blood Imp, then I could Shiv him, draw a card, and then just stab him, and he'd be gone. But I would have nothing on the board. It's tough. It seems better than giving my opponent the option, though, and I do still draw a card. Probably just a waste of stuff, but that's what we're going to do.
Here we go.
So next turn I could do no weapon, Bloodsail, and Defender Vargas her, or I could make a weapon, Bloodsail, and eviscerate something. I've got options. Probably have to eviscerate that thing. That thing's friggin' dangerous. Okay. Tempted to no weapon, just Bloodsail, eviscerate Ringleader, because that gives me a lot more army, and it's only one attack power on her. I think I'd rather have these two guys out than have the extra one attack power. So shield triggered all my combos. You will die. I'm down in cards, but up in life and stuff. A Hellfire would be really good right now for my opponent. That is what you would want to do. I wonder if all Warlocks do play with the Hellfire, though. Because usually the Warlock decks are based on rushing down your opponent, just like more cheap cards, more cheap cards, more cheap cards. As long as your cheap cards are efficient enough, it usually works pretty well, and you can get some very fast starts and stuff. And Hellfire, if you're playing all very cheap cards, Hellfire kills all your own guys. So that reduces the number of situations when you want to Hellfire. But I was having a hard time with my Warlocks in matches against other Warlocks. I was finding that the people who play all one-cost stuff would tend to beat my Warlock, even though my Warlock with slightly more expensive stuff was better in a lot of other circumstances. Yeah, I'm gonna have to let her steal one of my guys, unfortunately. There's no way around it. Pretty sure I'm gonna have to assassinate her. Opponent's at 18. If I just played Defender of Argus and attacked 3, 6, 7, 8, 9 damage. But leaving her on the board doesn't seem very good. She's going to start picking off my stuff, and then I'll have even less stuff. My things are not that strong for her to be stealing, so yeah. The question is just sort of what I do with it. Like, I should probably attack with them all first, even though that means she's going to get one that I won't have anything to do to kill them. But yeah.
Die, landlubber!
You looking at me?
It is unfortunate. Yeah.
Here we go.
Sylvanas is strong. At least she didn't get the 2-3, though. Okay, eat a Shadow Bolt. That's not great for me, but at least it's worthwhile, because there's one less Shadow Bolt out there. That's getting ugly. That is not the card I wanted. I wanted to draw one of my Drakes. Draw a card, probably be able to play another card. I guess we start in with the head cracking. I'm going to play a Naked Defender of Argus. Just poor, but he can't kill any of that stuff.
Here we go.
Should probably have stabbed the 1-1, but I'm sort of trying to burn down my opponent now. He can trade the 3-2 and kill this, unless he's drawn a card that kills minions. I can hit him for 2 or 3 every turn, hopefully. And life tapping is going to be pretty darn risky. But I'm going to take damage really fast because I'm not killing off his army properly. Ow. Killing that would be nice. Oh, that is so bad. Oh, man. Damn it. No, I think Leroy just won the game there. I can't do anywhere near 8 damage. I can do 2, 3, 4, 5. And I need these to kill him, and then there's still 10 damage on the board, basically.
Here we go.
Should really just surrender, but I don't like to, unless... If I'm gonna die the next turn, I'm like, just let them do their thing. People usually enjoy getting the kill. So there's another loss. Swing me back. And I can't actually lose stars now, so hooray. Aww. It's gonna take 2 wins to get back to there. Is that the first or the second game of this video? I don't even know, so we're doing another. See if I can win back my star, or if I'm just going to dig myself a bigger hole. That was a close game, though. I feel like that still could have gone either way. Another warlock. It's not the same one, because that other guy was lower, was like higher rank. Lower number, higher rank. You are mostly a bad start. Those are 2 of my 7 late game cards. Ugh. This is gonna be bad. God damn it. Going second is good, but I don't have the right stuff at all. I don't know how I'm gonna deal with this hand. This is pretty garbagey.
The light protects me.
The question is, do I coin him out or not? Maybe I should wait and try and coin out the Ventrico Mercenary, just sort of survive till then. This is only a 1 damage creature, so it's not the end of the world. Although I can't even kill her with my dagger next turn.
I wonder.
This is probably stupid, but let's see what happens. It's bad to leave your opponent with stuff on the board. It means it's got more things they can buff with, like, just other creatures. +1/+1 and whatever other Battlecry buffs you got lying around. Dark Iron Dwarves later on.
So many possibilities.
But it's a little too early for that. She's probably just doing 1 damage to me. That's a little more aggressive. It's going to be unfortunate. That is another slow card. How is that helping me? Oh, I guess I'm going to sacrifice him to buy time. Stabbing her to death won't kill her. It'd be a misnomer.
Put this apple on your head.
Ugh. That's really bad. Probably benefits the Warlock more than me. No 1-cost creature to go along with it, though, and I've got a backstab here. So that's a plus. I'm not going to apply poison yet, which seems silly because I have 2. I'm going to start stabbing her to death. The key is, next turn I'm going to coin out a gigantic creature. And I want to stab her to death so he can't just power overwhelming her and take out my gigantic creature. He'll probably play a new creature this turn, and he'd still have that option, but at least he won't do it with something worthless like her. Ouch. That makes her a little bit less worthless, doesn't it? Another one? Really? I can do it 2 turns in a row, so that'll be kind of funny. That's assuming that he'll die. Which he will.
Here we go.
So I gotta take 3 to get rid of her, unfortunately.
You gotta be kidding me!
Boom. I mean, he's only 2 damage tougher than the dwarf can handle, so he's gonna die to something. But it's actually 1 turn too early for the Warlock Kill Anything card. It costs 6 mana. Now, if he has one in his hand, he might just play stuff, attack me, and that won't be very good. Oh, he is just going to attack me because he has a Defender of Argus. Awesome. So I'm not playing the other one, but that's not the end of the world. Oh wait, she's got... Ah. Stupid bubble. That's very annoying, because I can't just stab her to death. Right. You know what? I'm going to assassinate her and hit the other one, even though that leaves my guy very vulnerable. Vulnerable. It's very lame. If he gets mortal coiled, that's going to be even worse. Not much I can do. Trying to draw the mortal coil. Okay. That's not good. Warlock can afford to take the damage this time because I've had such a god-awful slow start. I don't even have the mana to shiv after playing one of these guys. If I make a dagger and start stabbing things, I'm going to take a ton of damage.
So many options.
I just need to kill off the creatures. It's going to be more important than having him out. So even though it's not the greatest use of mana, I think it's just going to be one of these. Because what can I do otherwise? I can make a dagger, kill that, poison it, kill that. Then I'm at 13. I take another 3 at least. I'll be dead in no time. My deck doesn't have the like taunt and stuff to support that kind of life loss. It's very aggressive, which doesn't work when you don't draw, when you only have one 2-cost creature. Like, of these 19 cards, almost all of them cost 2, and most of them are 2-cost creatures. That's also horrible. See, that's how I Soulfire, when it doesn't cost me any cards. I assassinated something tiny, so I can't do much about that. I'm pretty much dead regardless. The closest I can do is play the Ooze and Defender it, which isn't going to stop anything. It's going to be 3 and technically I'm just dead. So, I guess I could try and draw an Assassinate. Nope. I lost 2 games in a row to Warlocks. Does that mean my deck is weak against Warlocks? And that second game I had a horrible draw. I've already forgotten the first game, but that second game I had a horrible draw. So, I don't know. I guess we'll find out next time. Put the hammer down on that like button. And don't forget to subscribe to Demonac Games for more Hearthstone Arena and other gaming videos.